Hey, Barry Manning here. Welcome to a news edition of the Garden Report. The NBA reportedly going to start fining teams again for resting players. This will go under a vote with the Board of Governors after the competition committee recommended that no more than one star player be rested in any given game. Now, the definition for star player will be any who made the All-Star game over the last 3 years or All-NBA as well. And that includes Jayson, Tatum, Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Shouldn't be too pertinent to Boston. You didn't see them ever in any significant portion of the season rest both of those players. In fact, even in the late stages of the season where they sat for those Toronto and Atlanta games, I believe Brown technically still had that hand injury he was dealing with, the cut on the glass. So that's the kind of stuff you're going to see with this. I like it. Resting, load management, it became a problem in recent years, and I'm glad the league is at least trying here to address it. You'll be fined increasing amounts each time you violate this rule. Now, can teams get around it with sore knee, sore back? I'm sure, but it's going to make it a little more difficult to just sit your whole roster for a given game, particularly the important games, I'm sure, on national TV and all the rest. So, yes, teams do need to manage their rosters throughout the year. Injuries will happen, but this will, I think, eliminate the most flagrant resting situations, which, to go back to some reporting I did last year talking to players around the league, they always said this was teams. Players want to play. Teams drove these decisions, and given that the teams will be fine in these circumstances, I think the league found that as well. And then from a player perspective, they address in the new CBA players sitting out by making it mandatory you play 65 games to make all defense, all NBA, MVP, those sort of things. Again, some injury exceptions built in there, but you won't be able to just sit out significant numbers of games and earn achievements. Again, not a significant impact on the Celtics there, given that Brown and Tatum already made the All-NBA teams necessary to earn Supermax contracts, as Brown did this last offseason. So this won't hurt the Celtics too much. Given the definition of stars, Kristaps Porzingis does not fall under this, so they'll be able to rest him at will. He last made an All-Star team in 2018, so count him out of this rule, as well as Robert Williams and Al Horford, of course, who needed rest games last year and the year before, and I'm sure will this year as well. So that's the sort of management the Celtics will need. Brown, Tatum, they want to play anyway. Joe talked about it throughout the season. Brad Stevens talked about it as well. The biggest benefit to them on their Supermax deals, having them in Boston, is that they want to play. And Derek White, throw him into that category too, even though he's not falling under this rule. He played 82 games last year. So the Celtics benefit immensely from their players' desire to play significant numbers of games already. This rule probably most impactful on the Clippers, Lakers, veteran teams like that, even Phoenix with their multiple recent All-Stars. So we'll see how it plays out, how impactful it will be. Again, I love that they're trying here. It was a problem. If fans go into games, don't want to see multiple stars sitting out, especially those teams with big threes. But Boston shouldn't be too impacted by it here. Of course, shout out to our sponsors. FanDuel is a big one. Last week, you're going to get that $100 off NFL Sunday ticket when you sign up. All you have to do is bet $5 on any game this weekend, week 2. Some NBA futures available as well. Super Bowl futures. Don't think anyone will be betting the Jets now. But Patriots, they'll be playing the Dolphins next Sunday. Go put $5 on them, and you're going to get $100 off NFL Sunday ticket, as well as a $200 bonus bet. So best offer. I don't know if it'll be back. It's going away soon. You want to go to fanduel.com/Boston, support CLNS Media and our official sports wagering partners. FanDuel, make every moment more. Same game parlays, live lines, all the week 2 spreads and more available over at fanduel.com/Boston. Shout out as well to HelloFresh. HelloFresh right now. offering 50% off, free shipping for the fall, meals in under 15 minutes, prepackaged ingredients, portioned, laid out instructions right in front of you. You're going to get meals at your convenience, whatever dietary restrictions you have, or even just preferences on the kind of food you want. Dozens and dozens of options here, much cheaper than the grocery store, certainly cheaper than going out to eat. It's a great way to break into the fall routine, better diet, whatever you want to do and accomplish, and whatever restrictions you have, HelloFresh is going to work around it. It's very convenient and fun. I love it. If you don't enjoy cooking, it might make you enjoy cooking a little bit more. So go to HelloFresh.com/CLNS50. Use the code CLNS50 for 50% off and free shipping. And of course, shout out to our day ones. Drink AG1. Year's supply of vitamin D, 5 free travel packs with the powder that goes in your water each morning. Gets you 75 vitamins, minerals, adaptogens, probiotics, and more. Just go to drinkag1.com/garden. Again, drinkag1.com/garden. This has been a news edition of the Garden Report. Teams facing fines escalating up by $1 million past each prior fine that got doled out. First 2 fines starting under $1 million. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I like the rule. Shouldn't impact the Celtics too much. They'll vote on it before this season. I'm Brian Manning. This has been a news edition of the Garden Report. Talk to you again later this week.